Hello, good evening, namaskaram. I just came back home from the most amazing event I had a few days ago. And then when I landed home, I came home to so much despise, hurt, and just juvenile drama, which seems to be happening ever so often with my story. And kind of not feeling right. So this is going to be a long video. It's going to be a Bible. And for the ones that are interested, please hang on, give me a minute, hear me out. And for the ones who are not interested, please go and do whatever you're doing, because anything else is more important than this. Just because a lot of people for the longest time have been saying, why is she not saying something about this? Why is she not understanding? Why is she so bad? Why is she so mean? I thought I wanted to give you my heart and actually get you to know who I am before we get anywhere ahead. So this is the first time I'm going to talk about myself, and probably the last time. It is the Bible. Anytime you want to take any references for how bad this Kenisha is of this and all the tags that you'll have given me, please refer to this video. So my name is Kenisha. I used to be known as Kenisha Sandra Sitara in the past, but in school, they didn't allow me to have that name, so I went with Sandra Sitara for the longest time. Unfortunately, I've had the most brutal life, just like most people around us do, but you should know where I come from. I am the only child to my parents. My mother passed away in 2013 and my dad passed away in 2017. And I have, we're gonna get this drunk. I have been abused by most of the men in my family since the age of 4. And I was then, when I was 18, married off to an unnecessary family at that point for that child, just because, you know, love was not needed to give to a child. And I've had the most abusive childhood. And then I got married when I was 18 and a half or 19, 4 months and 4 months only, to this person who had me plus 10 more people around him who he called as girlfriends, wives, whatever the tags are, which is why I don't believe in tags. And then it went to a place where I was so abused that the baby in my stomach was broken and got out of my body when I was 19, 20 max. What I'm trying to say is I've seen a lot, and after all of that I lost my mom, and then I spent 4 years taking care of my dad who had Alzheimer's until his last breath, where I couldn't have them anymore in life. And a good 10 years after that, I have been living by myself. I do everything for myself. Nobody in the industry would ever say, Kenisha had to do this favor to get this, or Kenisha did that to get this. I've been on reality stages. I've been performing all my life. Yes, of course. My journey starts by singing in a bar, of course, so what? I mean, I was singing in a bar, weren't I? It's still a craft, and that singing in a bar for 500 rupees a night has made me charge so much more today, and I'm happy about it. The fact that I have gone through all of this, and then just because something is going on in the periphery, for people to say, avangalukku kalyanam aiduchu, avanga vandu, you know, her husband is alive, she has 4 children, she's an auntie, she's some 50 years old, she's this, she's that. Oh my God, like, oh my God. I understand that there is a part of everybody who feels wrong about what is going on because it's not your life. I get it. But just because someone doesn't speak up, this is crazy. You know, everybody who's targeting me right now, I'm telling you all my truth today, because people in the last couple of months, whoever's targeting me right now, they have sent detectives to Bangalore to find out stories about who I was married to and what I went through and who I was and yada, yada, yada. People are saying that my father is left in a home. Are you kidding me? Do you think I look like someone who doesn't want to have parents, who enjoys being an orphan? What is up with you guys? Like, there is a level of mental health you need to follow for yourself in order to not hurt another person so much. And I am done. I am done giving you guys an explanation of who I am, what it is, and all of this jazz. All these months, I have just kept quiet because I have been asked to follow the court, the law, the people that are in charge of this subject. And I don't need to prove any tag until ever. I'm not in a rush to do anything in life. So I don't know why you guys are rushing all of this so much. Now, what I want to say is, I just told you my story of what I lost. A girl who has lost a child in her stomach. You think I'm going to keep anybody away from their children or from their family? So I'm going to take you through what happened a couple of days ago. I had a show in the Bhagavati Meenkolati Amman temple in Palakkad. Amazing show. So gorgeous that I was like, I was so nervous to do this because of all the negativity in the last 1.5 years. I have not gotten on stage as an artist. I have not been able to do my music. I have not been able to do the regular things I did for 34 years of my life. And suddenly everything stopped, and after all of that, God has blessed me with an opportunity. With 8,000 people in front of me, everybody singing and jumping in glory because they loved what they were watching. If you have an opinion, you got to be there. And sometimes, technically, please understand, when artists or anybody puts out live audio from stages like this, it might not sound the greatest because it's not the mix that is for you. But I don't care about all of these things because I want you to have the raw version of me all the time. And I've had such an amazing show. People from not just Palakkad, every part of Kerala have DM'd me because they watched it live and they were all enjoying. I already have so many offers for more shows, particularly from Kerala. And then a day or so later, I have gone ahead with my life, and then I've realized that my Instagram account is hacked. Now here's the difference. I don't want to be juvenile and I don't want to be petite about everything. I understand when you lose someone, when you lose something that is so beautiful, that is so precious in life, ellarukku kuttum dhaan. And valikamodhu, how people act out is not in our hand. It is in their hand. As much as I have been avoiding whoever has been reacting all of this while, my Instagram account got hacked when I was on stage, I guess around that time. And next day or 2 days later, I'm getting messages from people who are saying, ma'am, you don't speak like this, or akka, this is not, is your account hacked or whatever. And I saw that, I figured it out. Maybe, so what if the account was hacked? People do these things. Everybody's accounts go through these things. I quickly spoke to my PR team and they retrieved it. But after I retrieved it, I'm seeing media houses in Tamil Nadu publishing statements about me getting a court order. I mean, how can you publish anything without that court order in my hand? I haven't got anything. I haven't even got a call about something like this. I don't understand. Where is the information coming from? Let's not forget, people who are trying to work against me have implanted bot replies, first of all, on my account. It's not real people. They are bot accounts. And to that bot message, somebody has hacked my account. We know who. Look at all the proof here. We figured out where the IP is from as well. But I don't have to go at war for all these things. Message was put by bots. And then something so structured like how I would speak and I would say has been written underneath it. And then this is going on everywhere, which has warranted a reaction for a court, for a complaint. And then all these media houses saying, why? Where are you missing the party? Just because somebody is so insecure that their news is not taking over town right now, because there's more important things happening, guys. Look at where we are. Beautiful person has taken over Tamil Nadu and so many good changes. It's like a wonderful time to live here. The world war is happening. People are complaining about gas, electricity, food. There will come a time where you and I, which we consider ourselves privileged, have the calling to help so many more people who are going to be in trouble in the next few months. There's so much coming at us and you are bothered about what my tag is and what I broke and what I didn't break. Please understand, anybody in my place, if you were in the same position and someone who was feeling out of everything, did not want to run to the parents, did not want to run to best friends, did not want to run to everybody in the industry, ran to a random girl for help. Yes, I was that random girl who was ready to give that help. When I offered that help, I understood that this situation was far beyond my expertise. So I disconnected my assignment with the so-called person in therapy, and I started being a friend. And a friend can be of any gamut and galler in the world. Who are you to tell me how I should do my friendship with anybody? If you have a problem, don't come to my stories. Don't come to my account. Stay away. Do your gossip. Be unhappy, because you are so unhappy in your life. You are pulling everybody down, including me. And so I'd like to clarify, I have no court order yet, and media publications, whatever you guys are doing, I mean, sometimes there's more important things that you can tend to, but well, now this bot comments and everything that has happened has triggered whatever here. In lieu to that, I'd also like to say, people who are trying to get at me, you see, I'm one of the most strongest people you can ever meet. I have seen so much sadness and so much darkness in my life that you cannot come up to me and say, I'm going to cause you pain. I have lived through too many of it. And so I don't need to be excising this with every Tom, Dick and Harry in my life, to be very, very honest. With these implants of comments and yada, 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 these influencers, mockery influencers, like, why do you not have a real talent? You have a beautiful face, you have a great body, God has blessed you with, a life, privilege of a camera, privilege of a YouTube channel, or 100 subscribers or 10 million subscribers. Why can't you do good? Why is your money earned on the mockery of somebody else? And you are the same people who are questioning me and saying, oh my God, kudumba ponnilla, ivalukku enna theriyum, yada, 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 avangale da short dress pottittu iddiyalla dance aadi, some sort of a teacher, trying to make a mockery of, oh, this and that. Thank God you call me Kenisha. Wow, how can I even be more blessed than that? But இதெல்லாம் நீங்க பண்ணும்போது உங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஆகுது தோணுதா, that நானும் ஒரு அப்பா அம்மாக்கு தான் பிறந்தேன், நானும் ஒரு புள்ளையா தான் இருந்தேன். On the நிலைமையில, how much will a girl be able to take what you guys are doing? So I want to tell you what is my story of Mr. Ravi Mohan and I. When we met as friends at Deaf Frogs, the audio launch and the musical show and yada, 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 when he reached out to me for help, yes, I did see him in Goa. Yes, I did listen to what he wanted in therapy. And yes, I gave him immediate advice that I'm not going to be the best person to support. And I will be a friend to help through the journey. Now that journey has snowballed very beautifully into this place where we get each other, we understand each other. I don't need to break a bloody home for that. I don't need to break a bloody home for that. And if the person in contention even came out to choose me to talk to, imagine what was that person going through. And I'm not talking about a 20-year-old. I mean, they are an adult, right? They can make their decisions. They know where they're going, what they're doing, who they want to talk to. Why can't you think that people are working with brains? Why is it everything about the society? Oh my God, this, oh my God, that, oh my God, yeah. I mean, I'm getting choked to talk to a community like you.